guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Grace Lily, and today I put together a very simple maroon autumn eye for you, paired with this maroon lip which I am dying for. So if you want to see how to do this, keep watching. I'm going to start off by moisturising with the Kiehls Ultra Facial Moisturiser. This is a really amazing moisturiser for all skin types, and especially with the change of season, my skin is drying out a lot. So I'm going to put that all over my face. And then priming with the MAC Prim Skin Base Visage. This creates a really nice base to just apply my foundation to and really smooths out all my pores. And then for foundation, I'm going to go in with Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in the shade Light Medium Sand and just apply it onto my face using the pump applicator, but not in the way that you're supposed to because my applicator doesn't work. And then I'm going to grab a kabuki buffing brush and buff it into my skin. I'm not going to use a beauty blender today because I want to go for a more full coverage look. For concealer, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and in a shade lighter than my foundation, I'm going to pop that underneath my eyes to cover up my bags. And then in a shade that matches my foundation, I'm going to cover up any blemishes on my skin. Then using the same foundation brush, I'm going to just buff it all into my skin. For powder, I'm going in with the MAC Prime Transparent Press Powder, and I'm just going to pop that over my whole face and create quite a nice matte photoshopped look. I love this powder so much for that effect. And I'm going to go ahead and skip the contour, but I am going to bronze, so I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and the two bronze shades, mixing that together, because even though it's autumn, it is never the wrong time of year to have a bronzer, so I'm putting that on the high planes of my face. Oh my god, my bronzer face is literally so cringe, that's embarrassing. Then using the BH Cosmetics Nude Blush palette and those two shades, it doesn't actually say anywhere what they're called, I'm just going to pop them onto the apples of my cheeks using a blush brush, and then use my bronzer brush to kind of combine them all. And then it's highlight time, so I'm going in with the Sleek palette, and this is the Cleopatras Kiss palette, and I'm going to use the two powder shades and brush that onto the high bones of my cheeks with the Sigma F03 brush. I die over this highlight, guys. It's so incredible wet and beautiful looking. I'm just popping that onto all the stand-in places. And I have a lot of powders on my skin, so I'm going to use some Fix Plus and just make sure all the powders are sitting nicely. And today's eye is going to be constructed completely of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just going to pop burnt orange into the crease and across the lid using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And you're not going to worry too much about the placement because this is just the transition shade. And then using a tapered blending brush, I'm going to pop some red ochre into the crease and really define the crease while at the same time popping some maroon onto the eye. The pigment in red ochre is insane, so be sure to really blend it out. And then I'm going to use Realga and a flat haired brush and push that onto my lid to just create a pop of an orange there. Then when I'm happy with the colour intensity of Realga, I'm going to use the same brush that I use with red ochre and blend the crease and the lid all together. Then to form more of a shape with the colour, I'm going to pop tempera underneath the brow bone and into the inner corner of the eye. This is just going to create more of a cat shape eye rather than a halo eye. And I'm going to blend it out so it's quite seamless over the lid, and then use it to define the wing there. And using that same tapered blending brush, I'm going to pop some Venetian red into the crease. And for under the lash line, I'm just going to smudge some Venetian red about halfway along the lash line with a eye definer brush. And then using a light hand, I'm going to put some of that Primavera onto the lid and extending it past the tear ducts, and I'm going for more of a reflect look rather than a pigment look. For my waterline, I'm mixing red ochre and cypress umber, and I'm going to apply that just pressing it onto the waterline with a flat definer brush. Then going in with Kat Von D's tattooed liner, I'm just going to apply a very thin and subtle flick. I'm not trying to dominate the look with this because it is a daytime glam, and just evening out the sides. And using the same sleek highlighter as before, I'm just going to highlight underneath my brow bone. And then just applying a layer of the Maybelline Lash Sensational onto my lashes. For lips, I've gone in with Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade Frack. And I'm just going to stay on the lip line and line my lips. And then I'm going to bring all the colour right into the middle, so I'm providing a complete coverage on my lips with this pencil. And then, of course, going in with Colourpop's Ultra Satin Lip in Prim, I'm just going to apply that over the lip liner. And you can't forget to highlight the Cupid's bow, so I'm just going to do that using the same sleek highlighter. And the next part is totally optional, but I've just popped some lashes on. So that completes today's tutorial for you guys. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And anything else? This is Aspen. Thanks. Bye. Blow them a kiss.